All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. So the Chicago Bears about 20 minutes ago just selected Caleb Williams at pick number 1 out of USC. Absolutely phenomenal A-plus draft pick. Caleb Williams, you just got your quarterback for the next 10 years, the next decade, hopefully, in Caleb Williams. But the big winner of tonight's draft for the Chicago Bears is the Atlanta Falcons. For some reason, they just selected Michael Penix at pick number 8. Joe Alt went pick number 5. Malik Neighbors went pick number 6. J.C. Latham went pick number 7. This draft is unbelievable. The Chicago Bears just walked away with Caleb Williams at pick number 1 and Rome Odunze at pick number 9. I'm actually pretty shell-shocked right now. I don't understand most of the draft picks that just happened. But one pick I do understand is the Caleb Williams selection at pick number 1. But once again, that's something we've seen coming for the last month. Plus, that's something a lot of us saw coming during the regular season last year. Rome Odunze just fell to pick number 9. And to be honest with you, it's not even crazy to me that Odunze fell to pick number 9. It's just crazy that JC went pick 7 and that the Atlanta Falcons just selected Michael Penix Jr. after paying Kirk Cousins like $100 million guaranteed. So shout out to the Atlanta Falcons because the Bears just walked away with, on paper, one of the best offenses in the National Football League, and we're like an hour into the NFL draft. So welcome back to the channel. Hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily Bears videos, daily NFL content. Bears fans, appreciate you guys as always. I hope you're as giddy as probably every Bears fan is right now. My group chat is blowing up at this time in recording. Rome Odunze, Caleb Williams. But guys, before we get any further into tonight's video, if you enjoy it, be sure to hit the like button, hit that sub button. You know the deal. Let's try and get this video to 250 likes. That would mean the world to me. On this channel, we've been talking about the Bears draft, obviously, for a couple of months now. It's a very long, tedious offseason. Chicago made a trade for Keenan Allen. They picked up Ryan Bates. They picked up DeAndre Swift. Defensively, they picked up Kevin Byard, Jonathan Owens. And it just kind of always felt like it was set in stone. It was written on pen, or it was written in pen on paper, that it was going to be number 1 Caleb Williams. Folks, Caleb Williams changes everything for the Chicago Bears. If you're a Bears fan watching this video, you know exactly what I'm talking about right now. Whether it's the GM, whether it's the coach, whether it's the QB, nothing's really clicked at a consistent level for a very long time now. Mitch Trubisky, Justin Fields has had his moments. Mitch Trubisky and Matt Nagy had a year. Jay Cutler had his moments. Grossman had his moments. It hasn't clicked in a very long time for the Chicago Bears, and hopefully Caleb Williams is about to change that from day one. This guy has been highly sought out. He has been named like the LeBron James out of the NFL. We've been hearing that this is a once-in-a-decade prospect. Caleb Williams is a winner. This dude literally hates to lose, and it's so weird to me because, during the regular season, when the Bears season ended and the Bears had the number 1 draft pick and everyone's freaking out because Caleb Williams, was crying and he loves his mom and he, just does all these things that are, a little bit different, but not even really different in general. It's just because he was so good at what he did, and USC as a football team was really bad. Their offensive line, Caleb Williams' offensive line, was disaster. They were an absolute disaster. And for some weird reason, everybody's freaking out about Caleb Williams. Like, why would I trade Justin Fields for Caleb the Diva? That narrative changed in the last month. Pretty much the day Justin Fields got traded, the narrative around Caleb Williams completely changed. And it's for a good reason, guys. This is a generational QB. You got to risk it for the biscuit. This isn't like a high-risk, high-reward type of move like the Michael Penix at pick number 8 from the Atlanta Falcons. This is like a low-risk, high-reward type of move. There was no if, and, or but that the Chicago Bears would and should have drafted Caleb Williams, and that's exactly what they did. But what's crazy to me, as we were talking about at the beginning of this video, is, it felt like the Titans were going to select Joe Alt, the Giants were going to take Neighbors at 5, maybe the Chargers were going to trade down for the Minnesota Vikings, and they were going to take J.J. McCarthy, the Falcons were going to select Dallas Turner. I just can't believe that J.C. Latham went pick number 7 And I cannot believe that Michael Penix went pick number 8. And that, I don't mean any disrespect or shade to either of those two prospects, because I think they're going to be very good in the National Football League. But the big winner, 9 picks into the draft at the time of this recording in a non-biased way, is clearly the Chicago Bears. Folks, look at this team on paper, dude. You have Caleb Williams as your new QB1, right? You have DJ Moore coming off the best season of his career. It wasn't even close how good this dude was. He's a clear-cut wide receiver 1. You trade for Keenan Allen for literally a stale bag of chips that were left in a fraternity room for the last 2 months, and you gobbled those down and you acquire Keenan Allen in the process. And it's like, hold on, Ryan Poles just pulled off the finesse of the century, right? You picked up Ryan Bates from the Buffalo Bills. You picked up Gerald Everett from the, of course, it's passing on me right now, the Los Angeles Chargers. I was going to call them the St. Louis Rams. Odunze at pick number 9 is a great move. The 3rd wide receiver selected in the draft. It always kind of felt like Marvin Harrison Jr. trading up to pick number 4, pick number 5 was a long shot. We always kind of had an assumption. We had a feeling that Malik Neighbors was definitely not going to fall to pick number 9. But there were teams out there that could have selected Rome Odunze, or there were teams that could have traded up to select him. I just can't believe how easy this has been for Ryan Poles and the Chicago Bears in day 1 of the NFL draft. I get it. You don't have too many draft picks. You only have 2 remaining. I wouldn't be surprised if they make a trade or 2. But guys, you have Odunze, Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, DeAndre Swift, Caleb Williams, Khalil Herbert, Rashawn Johnson, Braxton Jones. Darnell Wright just had one of the most underrespected, underappreciated, outside of Bears fans, of course, underappreciated rookie seasons for a right tackle that I've ever seen. I don't know why the Chicago Bears this upcoming season will not win at least 9 football games. And this is coming from a Green Bay Packers fan. I don't know why the Bears will not finish above 500 this upcoming season. And even if for some weird reason they win 7 games or they win 8 games or whatever, and Caleb, slowly adjusts to the NFL and things aren't going as planned, folks, your future is completely set right here. I get it. The Detroit Lions are good. The Green Bay Packers are ascending. The Minnesota Vikings draft pick is just in at the time of this recording. I'm thinking it's going to be it better be JJ McCarthy. Yeah, the Chicago Bears are going to be very good for a very long time. So that's it for today. I'm still kind of in shell shock that just happened, but you walked away with Odunze and Caleb Williams. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, and give me your thoughts on the Chicago Bears draft so